Ouch. Oh, sorry. I hope you didn't see that, guys. Anyway, I am Trevar, the science boss. Nice to meet you. Hey, guys. So, today, we're going to be discussing the planet. Haha, I'm so funny. Anyway, let's get to talking about the planets. So, today, we're going to be discussing the planet that is closest to the Sun. Mercury! Mercury is 0.39 astronomical units away from the Sun. Whoa, that's a long way. Each day that you spend on Mercury is like spending 59 days on Earth. Now pay close attention to this next one because it's absolutely crazy. Each year that you spend on Mercury is 88 days that you would spend on Earth. That's like what, 2 days on Mercury? Mercury has 0 moons and is negative 170 to 400 degrees Celsius. Whoa, that's cold. Mercury appears to be very rocky and has many craters on it. It is considered a terrestrial planet because it has no gases. Hey guys, want to hear an interesting fact? Alright, let's do this. Mercury was named the messenger of the Roman gods because of how fast it is in the sky. Moving on to the next planet, let's discuss Venus. Venus is 0.72 astronomical units away from the Sun. Very far away. Each day that you spend on Venus is like spending 243 days on Earth. Now, I know that Mercury's year was interesting, but this is going to blow your mind. Each year that you spend on Venus is like spending 225 Earth days. If you paid attention there, you notice that the year is shorter than the day that you spend on it. Venus has no moons and its temperature is 460 degrees Celsius. Speaking of that, it's getting hot in here. Whoa, wait a second. That's my science experiment. Where's my water? Oh, here it is. Let's take a sip of that. Alrighty. Now, Venus appears to be the brightest planet in the night sky because it has a brightest, reddish, orangish yellow color to it. It's also considered to be a terrestrial planet. Want to hear another interesting fact? Venus was named after the Roman goddess of love because it has a beautiful, shiny appearance. I think you all know this next planet very well. Earth! Earth is exactly 1 astronomical unit away from the Sun. Each day that you spend on Earth is how many hours? You got it, 24 hours. Each year that you spend on Earth is, what? 365 days. Bam, you're smart. It has 1 moon and its temperature is 10 degrees Celsius. Now, Earth is a small, rocky planet that is made up of mostly nitrogen and oxygen, which would be considered a terrestrial planet. Here's an interesting fact about Earth. Earth is the only planet that is not named after a Roman god. Now, let's discuss our next planet. Mars! Mars is exactly 1.5 astronomical units away from the Sun. Each day that you spend on Mars is a little over a day that you spend on Earth. 24.6 hours. Each year that you spend on Mars is like spending 687 days on Earth. Mars has 2 moons and its temperature is negative 50 degrees Celsius. Brrr. Mars appears as a reddish point of light in the night sky, if you have a telescope anyway. It's small but very rocky planet, and it's also considered a terrestrial planet. Want to hear an interesting fact about Mars? It was named after the Roman god of war. Guess what time it is, guys? It's joke time! Alright, so, what did Mars say to Saturn? Do any of you know the answers? No? Okay. Please give me a ring sometime. Now, let's talk about Jupiter! Whoa, it's so big. Jupiter is 5.2 astronomical units away from the Sun. Dang, so far away. Each day that you spend on Jupiter is like spending 10 hours on Earth. Each year that you spend on Jupiter is like spending 11.9 years on Earth. Dang, that's a long time. Jupiter has 63 moons and its average temperature is negative 108 degrees Celsius. Now, Jupiter is a giant gas planet. It is made up of mostly hydrogen and helium, which would technically be considered a gas planet. Duh. Now, it's interesting fact time. Jupiter was the king of the Roman gods. Its brightness is what inspired its saying. This next planet is what Mars asked to give the ring to. Saturn! Saturn is 9.5 astronomical units away from the sun. Each day that you spend on Saturn is like spending 10.7 hours on Earth. Each year that you spend on Saturn is like spending 29.5 years on Earth. Saturn has 47 moons and its temperature is negative 139 degrees Celsius. Saturn is composed of hydrogen and helium. It has a hot inner core and is considered to be a gas planet. Saturn is considered the god of agriculture and is also the father of Jupiter. Look at those beautiful rings on it. Guys, it's joke time! Okay, so, how does the man on the moon cut his hair? Does anybody know the answer? Nope. Okay, he eclipses it! Oh, I'm so funny. Now, let's talk about Uranus. It is 19.1 astronomical units away from the sun. Each day that you spend on Uranus is like spending 17 hours on Earth. Each year that you spend on Uranus is like spending 84 years on Earth. Uranus has 13 moons and its average temperature is negative 197 degrees Celsius. Uranus is a frozen gaseous planet with a molten core. It is composed of methane, hydrogen, and helium. It is considered to be a gas planet. Duh. Now, it's interesting fact time, guys. Uranus is the Greek god of the sky. What type of songs do the planets sing? Neptune's. Speaking of that, our next planet is Neptune. What a coincidence. Anyway, Neptune is 30 astronomical units away from the sun. Each day that you spend on Neptune is like spending 16 hours on Earth. Each year that you spend on Neptune is like spending 165 years on Earth. Wow, just blows your mind, doesn't it? Neptune has 13 moons and its average temperature is negative 201 degrees Celsius. Neptune is made of helium, hydrogen, and methane. The methane is actually what gives Neptune its blue color, as you can tell. Here's an interesting fact. Neptune is the god of the sea. Now, that includes all of our planets, but too bad, Pluto, you don't get included anymore. Oh, I almost forgot. There were only 2 planets that were ever discovered. Uranus...
Wait. Mr. Science Boss, I thought all planets were discovered.
No. Apparently, there were only 2 planets that were discovered. Uranus and Neptune. All other planets you're easily able to see with your unaided human eye. Whether you noticed it or not. Good question. But, pardon to your interruption, let's talk about how Uranus was discovered. Uranus was discovered in 1781. And Neptune was discovered in 1846. Man, isn't the solar system fun? Anyway, thanks for watching Trevar the Science Boss. Until next time, bye! Moving on to the next planet, let's discuss... How about you stay and no? I forgot what the joke was.